Marcus Vipsanius Agrippa, Rome's greatest general, master builder, and the power behind Augustus' throne. Born in 63 BC, Agrippa was a childhood friend of Octavian, the future Emperor Augustus. After Julius Caesar's assassination in 44 BC, Agrippa helped Octavian defeat his rivals and secure control of Rome. In 31 BC, he led Octavian's fleet at the Battle of Actium, defeating Mark Antony and Cleopatra in one of history's most decisive naval battles. This victory paved the way for Octavian to become Rome's first emperor. But Agrippa wasn't just a warrior, he was a visionary. He built Rome's first great aqueducts, expanded the city's road network, and even designed the original Pantheon. His engineering genius helped transform Rome into the most advanced city of its time. Augustus trusted him above all others, even marrying him to his daughter, Julia. Some believed Agrippa could have been emperor himself, but he remained loyal to Augustus until his death in 12 BC. Without Agrippa, there might never have been an Augustus or an empire. His legacy still stands in Rome today. Like and subscribe for more history. New videos out at 4 GMT every day and shorts at 11 AM and PM. Cleopatra VII, the last true pharaoh of Egypt, was born in 69 BC into the powerful but declining Ptolemaic dynasty. At just 18 years old, she became queen alongside her younger brother, Ptolemy XIII. But their uneasy alliance quickly collapsed into civil war. In 48 BC, as Julius Caesar arrived in Egypt chasing his enemy Pompey, Cleopatra saw her chance. According to legend, she had herself smuggled into Caesar's palace, wrapped in a carpet, to plead her case. Caesar, impressed by her intelligence and ambition, chose her over her brother. With Roman support, Cleopatra defeated Ptolemy XIII, securing her throne. She became Caesar's lover, and in 47 BC, she bore him a son, Caesar Ion, whom she claimed was Caesar's rightful heir. In 46 BC, Cleopatra traveled to Rome, dazzling the city with her wealth and presence. But her power was tied to Caesar, and on March 15, 44 BC, he was assassinated by his own senators. With Caesar dead and Rome in chaos, Cleopatra fled back to Egypt. But her story was far from over. Soon, she would forge a new alliance with Mark Antony, setting the stage for one of history's greatest love affairs. And her tragic downfall. Emperor Tiberius. Rome's reluctant ruler. Feared tyrant. And one of the most mysterious emperors in history. But how did he rise to power? Born in 42 BC, Tiberius was a skilled general, expanding Rome's borders. But in 14 AD, after the death of Augustus, he unwillingly became emperor. At first, he ruled wisely, but paranoia consumed him. In 26 AD, he abandoned Rome for the island of Capri, leaving his infamous advisor Sejanus in charge. Sejanus ruled with terror, until Tiberius ordered his execution in 31 AD. By his death in 37 AD, Tiberius left behind a legacy of military success, cruelty, and isolation. But his greatest impact? Paving the way for Caligula, one of Rome's most infamous rulers.
Caligula, Rome's infamous emperor, started life as Gaius Julius Caesar, Augustus Germanicus in 12 AD, nicknamed Little Boots by soldiers for the tiny military sandals he wore as a kid. He was adored until he wasn't. At 24, he became emperor, but his great-uncle Tiberius died in 37 AD, possibly with Caligula's help. His reign, a wild ride, lavish parties, bizarre stunts like making his horse a senator and brutal purges of rivals. The people loved him at first, but his erratic behavior turned Rome against him. By 41 AD, just 4 years in, the Praetorian Guard had enough. They stabbed him to death 30 times, along with his wife and daughter.